They say love conquers all, but Machiavelli would disagree. He believed that fear, mystery, and control are far more powerful than love when it comes to influence. While most men chase, flatter, and beg for attention, Machiavelli's dark psychology shows us that obsession isn't built on love, it's built on fear of losing you. In this video, I'll reveal 9 Machiavellian frameworks backed by psychology that will change the way you deal with women forever. But be warned, these are not tricks for the weak. They are strategies for men who want to become unforgettable. Fear over love. Machiavelli wrote that it's safer to be feared than loved. When it comes to women, this doesn't mean cruelty, it means boundaries. If she knows you'll tolerate anything, she'll lose respect. But if she knows crossing you has consequences, like withdrawal of attention, silence, or walking away, she will value you more. Fear here is not about violence, it's about psychological scarcity, the fear of losing access to your time, your presence, and your attention. That fear creates obsession where love alone cannot. Mystery over transparency. Most men overshare. They reveal their feelings, plans, and weaknesses too soon. Machiavelli's wisdom teaches the opposite. Reveal only what serves your advantage. When she can't fully figure you out, her mind keeps spinning, searching for answers. That tension, the gap between what she knows and what she wants to know, is where attraction grows. Mystery is not about lying, it's about restraint. Give her just enough to stay curious, and she keeps chasing the missing pieces. Absence over presence. Machiavelli taught that absence makes power grow stronger. The same applies in relationships. When you're always available, your value decreases. But when you step back, go silent, or disappear for a while, she begins to feel the weight of your absence. Her mind fills the silence with questions. Is he losing interest? Who is he with? Why hasn't he called? This tension builds desire. Absence is not neglect, it's a strategy. It makes your presence feel like a reward rather than something she takes for granted. Control through options. Machiavelli emphasized power through leverage. The man with options has control. The man without becomes dependent. When you show that you have other priorities, other pursuits, and even other admirers, you shift the balance of power. She realizes she isn't your only focus, and that realization sparks competition and urgency. This doesn't mean bragging or flaunting. It means living in abundance. A man who moves like he has choices forces her to value her place in his world, instead of assuming it's guaranteed. Silence over explanation. One of Machiavelli's sharpest weapons was silence. When accused, attacked, or pressured, the weak man explains. The strong man stays silent. Why? Because silence creates discomfort. She will try to fill the gap, justify herself, or soften her stance. Words can be twisted, but silence cannot. In relationships, silence is a power move. It communicates strength, self-control, and confidence. By resisting the urge to explain, you make her work harder for your approval, and in doing so, you set the frame. Reward slowly, punish quickly. Machiavelli wrote, "Injuries must be inflicted all at once, but benefits should be given little by little." Applied to attraction, this means, when your boundaries are crossed, you respond decisively, cold, immediate, no drama, just withdrawal. That absence stings harder than words ever could. But when she respects you, when she's loyal, when she shows warmth, you reward her in small, rare doses. A subtle compliment, a look, a moment of affection, just enough to keep her invested. This rhythm trains her psychology to value every ounce of your attention. Mystery over exposure. The more a woman thinks she knows you, the more predictable you become. Predictability is the death of attraction. Machiavelli understood that mystery creates power. Never give her your full story, your full emotions, or your full schedule. Show her 70%, leave 30% in the shadows. Let her imagination work overtime trying to fill in the blanks. Humans don't chase what they fully understand. They chase what they can't quite solve. That's where obsession is born. The Lion and the Fox. Machiavelli's most famous teaching: the prince must be both a lion and a fox. The lion represents raw power, boundaries, and presence. The fox represents intelligence, patience, and cunning. If you're only the lion, you become too aggressive, too easy to provoke. If you're only the fox, you lack strength and backbone. But if you balance both, she can't predict you. One moment calm and unreadable, the next moment unmovable and firm. That tension is what keeps her locked in your frame. Be her turning point. The final Machiavellian principle: don't just be a man she likes, be the moment that changes her story. She won't remember every man she dated, but she will never forget the man who shifted how she sees love, respect, and herself. Maybe you were the first man who didn't chase. Maybe you were the first to walk away with standards intact. Maybe you were the first to name a truth no one else dared to. When she rewrites her story, you become the chapter that can't be erased. That's not just attraction, that's immortality. So remember this: attraction isn't about gifts, charm, or endless flattery. It's about gravity. A presence she can't control, a silence she can't ignore, and a standard she can't bend. That's the Machiavellian edge. If these frameworks woke something inside you, if they made you realize you've been playing the game on the wrong side, then this isn't just another video you scroll past. This is your signal. Comment control below if you're ready to step into this frame. And if you want more of these dark psychological strategies, the kind that shift power without saying a word, then subscribe now. Because what's coming next won't just show you how to win her. It will show you how to become the kind of man she can never forget.